see, so in this design, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use a card view. What is a card view? We don't know about card view yet. However, we will come to know it today. Okay, in the containers, if you see, there must be card view. No, it has to be downloaded, it seems. Google, yeah, let us see. No. So we don't have it. So let us go ahead and search for card view on internet. Card view Android. So this is a part of material design library. Card view Android developers. This is the link that you can go through. It will take a bit of time to load. Okay, card view is loaded right now. So if you see, a frame layout with a rounded corner background and shadow is nothing but your card view. So card view uses elevation property and lollipop for shadows and fallback to a customer emulated shadow implementation on older platforms. Due to expensive nature of rounded corner clipping on platforms like platform view for lollipop, card view does not clip its children that intersect with rounded corners. Instead, it adds padding to avoid such intersection. Right. So a card view is simply a view that extends to frame layout, which is a view group. So when it comes to card view, a card view can also accept only one child element in it. It cannot accept more than one child element in it. So how do we implement it? That is the next question. So there are many attributes that you can use for designing. Right. So this is the dependency that we need to use. I'll give this link instead of the previous link. Yeah, this is the link for card review. So simply, apps often need to display data in similarly styled containers. These containers are often used in the list to hold each item's information. The system provides the card view API as an easy way for you to show information inside cards that have a consistent look across the platform. Okay, in the material design also, this is recommended. So copy this dependency. Yeah, go to your module level build or Gradle file and paste your dependency here. Hit on sync now so that the card view will be added. Now you'll get to know how to use cards. Suppose say if you have a layout like this, and inside that layout you just want to have a text view. You can use a card view and put text view inside of it. In general, card view can only accept one child element in it. Yeah, see. Okay, it is not informed here. However, cards can be card view can only hold one child element in it. Please do remember that. So on item design.xml, as I want to finish this off easily, first of all, I would like to go to split and I would like to surround this constraint layout with card view. Okay. Okay. So simply what all you can do is create a card view. You write card and you get card view as the suggestion. Set the layout width to match parent and height to wrap content. And before that, you can copy this XML namespace, because XML namespace is important. Because how will you define layout width if you do not know Android? By the time you reach this card view layout, impossible, right? That is why you do it like this, card view. Now this must be the opening tag and the ending tag must surround this constraint layer. Okay. So the width should be match parent. Height should be wrap. No, height should also be match parent. We will come back and remodify this once again. So what did we do here? We just wrapped the constraint layout with the card view. Okay, the code is not formatted properly and we are not able to take a proper look at the code. So how would we fix it? You all know the shortcut, isn't it? So what is the shortcut? You should go to code and hit on reformat code. That arranges your code properly. Okay. Once the code is arranged, next, you have to start designing on the constraint layout. Go to the design part of it. So this is a constraint layout. So let me add an image view. Some image I'm choosing that is relatively a big image. So I will have to, I want to set all the images to an equal size. So I will have 150 dp of width and 200 dp as height. Even this is relatively big. So I will say 100 dp of width and 150 dp of height on the image view. So this is nice. So what I'll do is I'll put these constraints like top to the top of the screen, left to the left of the screen, down to the down of the screen or bottom of the screen. Nice. I will also add some padding like 8 dips from the top, 8 dips from the left, 8 dips from the bottom. Nice. Next, what is the ID given for this image view? I will say movie underscore poster underscore image. Okay. Nice. So in the similar way, I want to have two text views. Text view 1 for the movie name, text view 2 for the actor name. So what do I want to do? I want to change the ID of the text view to movie underscore name underscore TV. For this text view also I would like to change the ID. Movie underscore actor underscore TV. Now what I want to do is I simply would like to choose these two text views, right click and create a vertical chain. Nice. Now again select both these things. I come on, yeah. Select both these things, go to change and create a vertical chain style to paragraph. Now change the first text view. Set the first text view's left constraint to the right constraint of the image. Left constraint, right constraint to the right hand side of the screen. First, second text views left constraint to the left constraint of the first text view. Right constraint to the right constraint of the first text view. Nice. So change the first text views properties. So the default value that I want to show is, that I want to put is okay, make it bold. Change the okay, nice. Fine. So you can also increase the size to like 20 sp. Okay, that is good. For text view, for this text view, I would like to give the actor name. Also, I'd like to change the font. I want to change the font for the actor name. Or let us change it for movie name. Let us keep it the same with for actor name. Actor names, I'd like to display it in dark blue, near to black. Okay. And can increase, no, leave the default size. That looks good for me. So if you look at Atharinti Dareddi, I want to change the font size. Sorry, font family. So in the font family option, you get to choose any of the fonts that are listed out here. What if you want to use another font? You can hit on more fonts, search for your favorite font and get it. Okay. Yeah, I would like to go with Roboto. Do we have Roboto here? Cursive is there. I don't like cursive. No, no, no. Okay, sans serif is good. Let us leave it like that. Okay. Pawan Kalyan, sorry, name can be little big. Okay, little big. Cool. Then make it italic. Nice, all this design is good. But if you observe carefully, this design is actually occupying the fullest height of this plane. Correct? So in that case, what can we do? So if you look at this and this, the top constraint is only being given 0 dips, but you can give 8 dips of space. From the bottom constraint for the second text view, you can give 8 dips of space. Also, for the first text view, you can give 8 dips of space from the left. And on the right also, you can give 8 dips of space. Nice. Everything is set properly. Now we will see which color suits for the background. So after choosing constraint layer, if you go to background, you choose some gray color. Not so good. No, very bad. I think orange suits us, right? Orange, orange, orange. Okay, so it will not change the background color at all. What do you do? Yeah, so it will not change the background color. Let us adjust the height of this icon. Okay, for the constraint layout. So I'd like to go to card view. I'd like to go to card view and choose the layout height as wrap content so that you get a card. Exactly, you get a card. Right? Cool. Looks cool for me. Now, um, the constraints are also properly set. If you see the blueprint, this image has an equal height, equal margin from top, left, and the bottom. Similar is the case with these. Okay? They are maintaining 8 dips of space just like your image is doing. Now we shall go to the design again. I want this card view to be more stylish. So what I want to do is to elevate this picture or this item. I want to have rounded corners around. So you can say card rounded corners, 8 dips. But you will not be able to understand the difference because the background is in. So for that reason, I change the constraint layout background for a different color only only for some time. After that, I will change this to a normal color. Pink color head button. That to randomly. See, pink is good, but only baby pink is good. I don't like dark pink. Okay, cool. So you have got a corner radius if you see. When you set the card views, okay, I'll show it in the split. When you set the card views corner radius as 8 dp, you get some corner radius here. You can increase it to observe it more clearly. See, did you observe it now? It is having more of corner radius. Let us say if you do it as T8dp, you will observe it even more. Correct? But I do not want this much of corner radius. All I want is a simple 8 dp of space. Or you can go to 16 also. 16 is also good. Yeah, you'll get visible corners. Okay, all around. Once it is done, you can also have an elevation. Android call an elevation. You can give it as a 16 dp. This one also. There will be a slight shadow dropping off by this time. Slight shadow. I think you can make it as 150 dp to see it clearly. Shadow, ambient shadow color, black. Also, you can say shadow, outline spot shadow color, also as black. Okay. Okay. So these are used for Android API 28 and above. So for elevation, it works properly, but it is not shown here. Let us keep the elevation as 8 dips only. 8 dips is too much, but 8 dips, I'm keeping it. Now everything looks fine for me. Okay. So this is the design that we have. Now let us change the card views background color to normal. So I'm removing this attribute from here. Now it is normal. Now you may ask me, how do you see the corner radius? I'll tell you a tip. Like if the background color you don't want to give, you can give the background color for the hosting activity. So activity underscore main.xml's background can be changed to black. Correct? So that the white color will be elevated, isn't it? So if you go to constraint layout here, in the attributes section, nothing is getting loaded, unfortunately. Okay. So here what I want to do is background color, you can give it as black. Then this item will be highlighted. Okay. When it is attached, and this item is attached on top of this activity or XML, the reset value, your item will be highlighted. Okay. What is the next to do? So the next to do is to create an adapter. Okay. To populate data on the reset value. So how do we create an adapter? It's quite easy. but initially you will feel like it is too much. All right. I'll show you an easy process, very easy process to remember. Okay. So in recycler view, remember that you need to create a view holder inside. So you should not forget about this. Now, keeping these 2 points in mind, what I have to do is I need to create a class, a Java class. Right click on the package, go to new, choose Java class. I would like to call it as movies adapter. In this movies adapter extends to adapter class of recycler view. And in the brackets, you are supposed to specify the class name of your view holder. But view holder class is not yet created. So what I can do is I can write movies adapter dot movies view holder. So only this part you need to remember. Your movies adapter or whatever the adapter that you want to attach to the recycler view to populate data. You can use this movies. You can use that class name and extend that class to adapter class of recycler view. And for the adapter class, you are supposed to feed in the view holder class. Okay. So your view holder is responsible of connecting the views, individual views. Okay. Every time it attaches an item, it collects the individual views information. Why did I write movies adapter or movies view holder? Anyone had an idea? Because movies view holder is going to be the inner class of movies adapter. Agreed. Only this you are supposed to remember, and everything falls in place if you can write this successfully. How? Watch me. So movies view holder, alt enter. You choose this create class movies view holder suggestion. Next, you have got one error gone. Again do alt enter, implement methods and implement all of them. On create view holder, on bind view holder, and get item count. Again do alt enter here on the error and make view holder extend to recycler views view holder class. Now again put your cursor on this error in the inner class, do alt enter, choose create constructor matching super. Now that you have got a skeleton for your adapter. Each method has its own significance. And this inner class also had a significance. Hope it is clear so far. Anyone wants me to repeat this? Simply do alt enter after writing the first line. The reason for writing movies adapter or movies view holder inside movies adapter is just that movies view holder is the inner class of movies adapter. Okay. Yep. So if you understand this, please let me know in the chat by raising your hand or by typing NS in the chat box. I definitely would like to see your responses. If you're good till here, let me know. If you're not good till here, please let me know that. I'll think of another way of handling this concept. I think this is the most easiest way. However, if you give me a challenge of thinking in other terms and getting the things more easy for you, I'll do that. Okay. Can I take it as an S because I did not get a response from the participants? Can I take it as an S and proceed forward? Thanks, Ravikiran. One person has responded. So if you missed out in the flow, where did you exactly miss out? Please let me know that at least. If you let me know that at least, I will see another way of handling this. Okay, thanks, Akanksha. Okay, proceeding forward with your consent. Remember that. Thank you. So, what is the help of why do we require movies view holder? What will be done by on create view holder? And what will be done by on bind view holder and get item count? Okay. So on create view holder, what does it do? It creates it attaches the layout file, which is here. It attaches this layout file to the recycler view, and then it returns that to the movies view holder object. Okay. So we'll come from the top. So generally, when you want to populate data, your movies adapter must be fed with data. Correct? So that is the reason I want to create a context object. Context. Because we don't know to which particular activity this will be connected, isn't it? Because this is an individual Java class. Now we need to get data as well. So what data do we get it? So we'll get an integer array of images. We'll also get a string array of movies. We'll also get another string array of actors. Correct? So whenever an object for movies adapter is created, I just want to initialize all these. So how will I do that? Very simple. Do alt insert, choose constructor, and select all these things. Then a constructor will be created for you, and you will be good to get the data from the point where your movies adapter instance is being created. Now, next, what is on create view holder's job? This method's job is to attach the one item design, one underscore item underscore design to the recycler view as per the requirement. Next, it sends this information to movies view holder to get all the views in one item design initialized So we will see that how it is done. Okay. So we'll create a view object V. Okay. Capital V view. View V equals to, we have something called layout inflator. Inflating is nothing but attaching. Okay. Layout inflator from the context. So from wherever the context that this adapter is being called, and inflate which layout? R dot layout dot one item design. And to which layout you want to attach? This layout. Which layout you want to attach? This is the parent layout we have that is coming from the onCreate view holders parameters. So you connect this to parent. but do not connect it permanently because you want to update the data fast. Once the layout is attached, you have the view object. So in this layout, there are three components. Image is there, two text views are there. So how will you connect them? That is why you need to send this information to the new instance of movies view holder with the help of view object. We are returning this because onBind view holder would be needing this. Why are we returning this? Because onBind view holder would be needing this. Okay. So when you get the information, when you get the view information to the constructor, you have it in the item view. So what I do is I create an image view object. I will call it poster P and two text view objects. Text view, movie name, actor name, M and A. I'll initialize them here. How P is equal to item view dot FVB that gives me by ID R dot ID dot movie poster image. Okay. In a similar way, M also needs to be connected. Item view dot FVB find view by ID R dot ID dot movie name underscore TV. Same is the case with actor. So item view dot find view by ID R dot ID dot movie actor TV. That's it. Now that your view information is sent out to onBind view holder once this is initialized here. Okay. Once the movies view holder is initialized here, it is sent to onBind view holder. So what do we do it here? What do? We populate data here. So in this method, we populate data based on the position, of the item. So how will you populate data? Very simple. If you observe carefully, you got a holder object, which is of type movies view holder, which is this. So with the holder object, you can access image view. With the same holder object, you can also access text views. All right. So you would write holder dot poster dot set image resource of, we get the images from images array, and you would get the appropriate array image based on the position of the item. So you pass this position variable to images. In the similar way, folder dot m, which is movies dot set text of, you can write movies. 80 seconds. Okay. Sorry, this is a wrong declaration. Single array only, not double array. Yeah. So you would write movies of position, the same position variable. Okay. In the same way, you can also populate the actor name, actors of position. And finally, you would return what are the, so this is really important. After filling everything, usually people forget this. This is also very important. So what is this job? This method will tell your recycler view about the total number of items present. What do we write? We can write movies dot length. Simple. So in the future, even if you change these values, or even if you change the numbers on these variables, this adapter need not be updated. We are not done yet. We are not done yet. So this adapter is created, which is a pretty much long code. I understand that, but it is not too difficult. All you need to do is just a day or 2 days practice. Okay. So what is the next step involved? Go to the main activity. So once the data preparation is complete, next, you create an adapter object. So movies adapter ma is equal to new movies adapter. And for this movies adapter constructor, which you have created, you are going to give context images, movies, and actors here. Pass the context of this activity. Now send the images. So we have images in the posters array. We have movie names array. And we have actor names array. Once that is done, simple thing is to create recycler view and set the adapter as MEA. Now here comes the hero of the picture. Arrange it in vertically scrollable list. How do you do that? Simply call recycler view and set layout manager. So I want to use the new linear layout manager and pass the context to it. Otherwise it will not work out. That's it, I'm done. I can run the application and aram se see the output. Right, I'm running the application. You'll understand the power of black right now. So if it runs successfully, if it crashes, then that is a different case. I hope it will run because I did not make a mistake while writing the code. Okay. Auto rotate option stop. See, you get the corner radius properly set, right? But you need some space between item to item. For that reason, I'll do one item design. I'll have a margin around like 2 dp, not too much, just 2 dp. Rerun the app again and observe the difference in output. Just adding some margin. That gives you a nicely arranged output. Nice. This is nice to look at. Okay. So my question is, how other layout managers can be used, right? So you can go to movies adapt. Sorry, you can go to one item design first. Change the constraints in an appropriate way. For that, what I do is, okay. First of all, let us see how we can get a horizontally scrollable list. Now that we are getting vertically scrollable list of items on the recycler view. Now we want to get horizontally scrollable list of items on the recycler view. For that, I would do a small change in the design. I will say width as wrap content here. That's cool. Now I'd like to go to movies, sorry, main activity, and also provide the orientation details. Orientation vertical. If you start writing vertical, you get vertical. Okay. And finally, you don't want to reverse the layout, so pass false to it. Now run the app and observe the difference. Now that it is vertically scrollable list, but now when you get the instance installed once again, you get a horizontally scrollable list. Oh shit. Okay, I'm choosing vertical here. It has to be horizontal. Sorry for that. So it is still vertically scrollable list of items. We'll get it horizontally scrollable. See? But I'm unable to scroll it with the mouse. That is the problem. You got everything properly only. Okay, nice. So what if I want to arrange it in rows and columns? Okay, let me comment this out. And how do you get it in rows and columns? If you want to get it in rows and columns, make the width to match parent. First, adjust the sizes. Height also you can make it to match parent. That is cool. Select both these text views. Okay. Select and select. Okay. All right. So low bottom constraint of the text view can be left like this, but the top constraint must be removed, and the top constraint must be set to the bottom constraint of the image view. Okay. And this one can be set to the bottom constraint. Nice. This one can be set to the right constraint. One. Okay, left constraint can be removed and left constraint can be set to the left constraint of the screen. Okay, that's good actually. But here the top constraint is set to the bottom constraint. I'll set it again. Okay, why are we maintaining space? I don't know. Okay, that's fine. So you can change. Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, they are vertically chained. That is the reason. So no problem with this. This is a good design. All you need to do is go here, set the width to wrap content, height also to wrap content. Actually, on the width, you can set it to match parent because your grid layout manager will be capable of handling this item. Let's see how does it handle. So in the main activity.java, all you need to do is on the recycle p object, while setting up the layout manager, you call new grid layout manager. And for grid layout manager, you will specify the context and you'll also should specify the column span. So for each row, I'd like to have 2 columns. Let's run the app and test the output. As of now, it is horizontally scrollable. Now you'll have a vertically scrollable items, but in a grid. Looks good for me. Okay. Nice. So what if I want a staggered grid layout manager? Or yeah, what if I want a staggered grid layout manager or a grid layout manager of horizontal orientation? Will that be possible? Yes, it is possible, and take it as homework or take it as some assignment. So we will see how staggered grid layout manager can be used. So set layout manager, new staggered grid layout manager. Sorry, staggered grid layout manager. Pass this. No, you need not to pass context object also. You specify the span count and set the What is the next document it is asking us? Manager. Wow. Orientation vertical. Cool. I usually forget things. That's the problem. I don't remember anything. So you got a staggered grid layout manager. If you see, Catch Me If You Can is occupying much height than Daddy. And Harihara Veeramalli is occupying much space than Gachi. That's how it is. So did you observe the difference between grid layout manager and staggered grid layout manager? Hope you did. All right. So yeah, that's about the recycler view. You can also get these items clickable. Suppose if you want all your items to be clickable, all you need to do is simply go to the item view and set an on-click event handler with on-click listener. Now here you can get the adapter position into pos variable by calling get adapter position. So based on the position of the item, you get the movie name and display it as a toast. So simply you can write a toast message. Toast, create toast. Context is your and what is the text that you're going to display? It is movies of position. That's it. You can run the application and see that the items are clickable now. Very simple to handle this. I get authority as the toast. Catch me if you can. Bazigar. Iga. Indra. So I'm getting all the items. Whatever I click, I'm getting that item. You can further improvise this by creating another activity and sending your details there and loading more enough details of the movie. Right? There are endless possibilities to further work on this. Right. So after the adapter is created, to do 5 is attach the adapter to the recycler view. Finally, to do 6 is define the layout manager to properly arrange the items on the recycler. Okay. Just 6 easy steps. Return notes. Okay. So I'm also giving you an assignment. Assignment related to the topic about create an application with the freedom fighters of India. Very simple one. Okay. So yeah, I think this can be accessed. I'm not sure. Can you try this link, guys? I'm giving it in the chat. Please try this link. Also, I'm pushing this code to Bitbucket and adding the same assignment over there. We close down the project, open your folder, batch 15, documents, batch 15. Is it created here? Movie posters are no. Favorite movies, correct. Open in terminal, git uh, add dot git push, sorry, git commit and commit favorite movies closed. Git push origin master. No, origin master would not happen. Git remove, git push origin main master. This will work. Okay, class code you want. Okay, fine. So I'm new to this picture, by the way. So this is the class code. Okay, as far as I know. But I always recommend Bitbucket top of this. On top of this, yes, I do recommend Bitbucket only. Okay. So in the Bitbucket also I'm adding the assignment. Say, how many of you actually opened this ebook and have gone through one of the concepts there? Can you give me some feedback? Do you want? I hope the book is helpful. Please let me know if it is helpful. Sorry. Assignment.md. Thanks, Hemant, for your kind response. Okay, I will add the assignment for you here. As my internet is slow today, not sure why. Okay, I can add it now. Create an app that displays your favorite 20 freedom fighters. Okay, fighters of India, of Bharat, not India. Okay. Something is wrong. Okay, if it is not created here, what I can do? I can go to the repository, create a file, and push it. Simple. So I'll create a new copy of this. Copy, paste. Yeah. I'll rename assignments. Assignment number 1, create an application displaying your favorite 20 freedom fighters of Bharat. So we'll write the same kind of comments. Okay, git add dot git commit git push origin on master. Yeah, should obviously get pushed, right? Thank you. You're done. So please have the link handy. This is the repository link. I'm pasting it here as well for all the students' benefit. Okay. All the all the repository for this course is pushed to GitHub or Bitbucket. Even the ebook is also available in the same repository. Hit the link below. Now I'll do one thing. I'll add this link here. That's it. We're done for the day. We'll meet again on Monday, which is 13th, right? Today is Friday. Correct. Yeah, we'll meet on 13th again. Meanwhile, complete this assignment, please. Once you're done with the assignment, you can push it onto GitHub, Bitbucket, or if you do not have enough idea on them, you can push it to Drive and share it to my email ID. This one. My email ID, you should be having it right now, correct? My email ID is my email ID. I'm sharing it here in the chat. If you do not have an idea, it is pawank.t@gmail.com. Okay, with that said, we came to the end of the session for this day. I wish you a very happy and fantastic day ahead. Enjoy your weekend, guys. We'll meet on Monday again. Take care. Bye.